Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. It is 9:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on this 5th day of March 2021. Happy Friday. So we've had a good run of success on the trades that we've looked at all week. The shorts have all worked out very nicely. The longs have worked out nicely as well, especially on Cardano. Looking at Cardano right now, do a quick little overview. So we've got the 3-week chart, which shows new all-time highs were met. We get our new 3-week candlestick on Monday. So this current 3-week one will drop off. This is massive volume over the last 9 weeks, going from beginning of January to the end of January, and then all through February. We've had a huge amount of volume coming into the market, and it's just really propelled it higher. Looking at the weekly chart, it's a little more iffy. If you remember me drawing these out, this would have been back in the middle of February. This is kind of like a watch out zone, and this right here is the dangerous one. So I'm cautious about this bounce that we're experiencing on the daily chart in Cardano, given that a lot of the market is down. Is even the total market cap down though? Yeah, the total market cap and the altcoin market is down, except for Cardano, which it looks like it's just a dead cat bounce. So we had this divergence here, this bearish divergence up against these historical highs on the RSI. That still exists. That divergence is there. Now, what we've got is this head and shoulder pattern. I can get there it is. In the composite index. There's been a few charts in foreign currencies that I've shown with this over the last few weeks. But the neckline has been broken. All right, even though we're experiencing a bounce, the neckline has been broken and the composite index has crossed below its fast average. All right. That is a bearish event. That is one of the dominant pieces of analysis that indicates you should be looking at the short side of the market. However, the percent B is kind of the trigger event. If this has occurred, if this is step A, then the percent B crossing below 0.8, that is step B. And that is, I guess there's only 2 steps. That's step 1 and step 2. Once step 2 is complete, then you can look at the short. I don't know really how far we would expect to see Cardano drop here. It has consistently found support up against this Tenkan-sen and the Kijun-sen. It's the two levels have really not expanded a lot. They may here fairly soon, but for right now, they're still really tight, creating a pretty good zone. Somebody had asked, does the distance between price and the cloud matter? No, that is not a measure of extremes. It's not a measure of any of that. So don't worry about that. Basic attention token, seen some pretty good moves. It looks like it's just kind of one of the flavors of the month, kind of a setup. But yeah, I wouldn't read too much into that. Real quick on Cardano, any pullback down to the the 85 zone is a good zone for a reentry. I would love to see that occur. That'd be great. For Bitcoin, it looks weak here on the weekly chart as well. The 3-week chart is pretty bearish. We've had these very extreme conditions on the RSI. But the interesting thing is on the RSI, we have not yet reached the highs that were found in December of 2017, which is good because that just means we may experience some, small pullbacks, or it'd be really nice to see, a 90-day consolidation move or a 90-day period of declining prices in cryptos so that, you get more participants in the market at lower prices, because there's really not a whole ton of incentive to buy up here. Although a lot of institutional investors have stepped in, so they are probably picking up in that 15 to 10% drops, which, by the way, these historical uh, average behavior that the historical average behavior that Bitcoin has shown when it comes to its corrective moves, where it goes down 30 to 40%. Those extremes will probably continue, but the percentages of those extremes won't. As we get more investors in the market that are from the old traditional money, you get large, well-capitalized asset managers involved. You have Tesla and Citadel, Square, and PayPal involved now. The increased liquidity is going to decrease the volatility of those moves. We will still see these really drastic 20% moves in a single day. But the time periods of seeing a 40 to 50% move over, 8 to 9 times, that will happen in a 2 to 3 year bullish expansion phase, that will probably end. We'll probably be limited. It sounds weird, but we'll be limited to 20% pullbacks, which is still an astronomical amount of retracement. But I would not anticipate the big 30 plus moves to occur after 2021. We'll probably see a couple more. But after there's a return, if we do return to that 20K value area, there will be a huge amount. Actually, there already is. If you go to any of the exchanges, you check out their order books, or if you call like Kraken or Bittrex, Coinbase, you ask about any like blocks, purchasing any blocks of Bitcoin or Ethereum. There are massive amounts of buyers between 18 and 30,000. It's just a huge amount. So, anyways, I'm going to keep it there. Really not a whole ton of outlook. Bitcoin is a good re-entry at 29K, 30K-ish. Return to the weekly Kijun Sen. And we looked at Cardano as well, but that's good enough for now. You guys have a good weekend. Look forward to speaking with you all next week. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.